come to you. Issue with trust. Won't let no one get a piece of your love. Yeah, base it on loyalty, base it on us. I ain't the picture perfect type, but I'm making it up. You say you want a bad, flip it, I can't get enough. I'm rich and lumber, when I'm with you, I'm bitter. It's forbidden fruit on apple juice, can I sip on the cup? Mix it with some. You chosen, get up when you open. It's a, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open, it's a, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Cause you chosen, sign this NDA, no you can't bring no phone.
We're the land of the...
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
Hey guys, how about the...
And David Aldridge is...
Kevin, thank you. Brandon Ingram is an all-star talent, but then again...
Tremendous, David. Thank you for that. And this tour should be a fun one because of the pace these teams play at. It's all about the up... tempo game for them.
Right, transition, fast break, the opportunity to be electric every trip down the floor. I will be surprised if the shot clock gets below 10 once tonight.
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Underneath in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. The guard pair, Graham and Alexander Walker. And it's Ingram at the three, the small forward. And for Cleveland, Mr. Moves out there with Skinny. Then there's Speedy. Then there's the captain. And it's the monster in at point. Now here's Graham. He's tightly guarded. Ingram outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Williamson pitched to Valanciunas. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
And another shot.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Valanciunas can't get that one to fall.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Here's Speedy, Graham defending. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And again, no good by New Orleans. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And good that time.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Ingram right side. Got a hand on it. Here's the monster. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Here's Skinny. Pelicans with the rebound. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Ingram kicks to Green. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him, there's no doubt.
Here's Skinny. And the three ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pelicans trailed by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Floats it up for Williamson. Here is Skinny. He's covered by Ingram. The captain passes to Speedy. Here's the monster. He's got 6.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here is Graham. Last time out, he had 14 points. Valanciunas with the ball. Ingram outside. Clock at 6. Halt the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The captain's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Now here's Ingram, coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Knocks it loose. Valanciunas dishes to Ingram. To the middle. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players.
Oh, my goodness.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Valanciunas. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here's Graham.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
The monster passes to Speedy. And that one, good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And the shot goes in. That's 10 points for the monster.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Graham with the bounce pass. Here's Alexander Walker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The captain's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's the monster. Here's Speedy. And the 3 off target. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Ingram passes to Valanciunas. Count that one.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Stolen. And the foul on the monster. That is his first foul of the game. The Pelicans making a switch here. Hart's checked in.
Pelican substitution. Josh Hart.
Now Graham. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Valanciunas. And it's blocked.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
The monster passes to Speedy. Down low. They double him with Williamson. Here's Skinny. Cleveland gets it back. And he jams it with authority.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Ingram wide open. No good on the triple.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Picked away. The pass to Skinny. To the paint. Here's Mr. Moves.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's the monster, covered by Williamson. Sinks the triple. Speedy's got 5.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Now, here's Hart. He's guarded closely. Looking to end the run. It's deflected, and they get it back. That's tipped. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Up the floor. Here's Skinny. Pass to Speedy. Passes it to the captain. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Graham finds Ingram. Out to the wing. Here's Hart. And again, New Orleans has no up.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
And the pass to Skinny. Here's the captain. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Cleveland with it. Clock is at 3. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's the 3. They get it again. Here's Mr. Moves. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Saturansky comes in for Ingram. Here's Valanciunas. Under the miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Skinny. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Stolen away to the inside. The Monster. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. The Monster's got 14 points for the game.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Satoransky in the corner. He's off on that one, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Shot clock at 5 from downtown, and a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Bucket is good. 16 points for the Monster.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the Pelicans miss again.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And Thomas Satoransky against the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Speedy. Here's the captain. And he drops it in from the low post. 10 points for him.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. Satoransky there with Hart. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then there's Hernan Gomez. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Back to Satoransky. 5 on the clock. Knocked loose. Inside. Now Cleveland moving it up.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's the Monster, covered by Hayes. Pass to Skinny. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range. Skinny's got 10 points.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Hart on the money with the open jumper. Hart's got his first 2 points of the night.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here is Satoransky. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Hernan Gomez passes to Hart. He can't get that one, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And it's Speedy with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Satoransky again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too. Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's the monster, defended by Hart. Six to shoot. Here's the monster. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Hart kicks to Hernan Gomez. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The captain's got his 16th rebound on the night. Speedy the pass to the monster. Marshall brings the double team. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Satoransky with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Here's Marshall. That one wide left. Cleveland's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. They get it back, and the layup falls. 8 points for Mr. Mavz.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Number 17.
First free throw is good. Some changes for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Hayes. Ingram comes in for Marshall. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Satoransky. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Ingram, and it's denied, and they recover it. Here is Skinny, covered by Williamson. Here's Speedy, good on the triple. Speedy's got 5 points in the quarter.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Ingram passes to Alexander-Walker. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Ingram up top. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now the pass to Alexander-Walker. Ball's knocked loose. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. So the wing on the left. Three-pointer. Another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Hart. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Endures with the financial challenges that the pandemic posed for the NBA, private equity firms looking to break into ownership. Some questions still to be answered with that, don't you think?
Oh, I think no doubt, Kevin. With the rules shifting in recent years to set that minimum ownership stake, it's going to be interesting to see whether this will become a real thing. But I believe if it drives franchise values, there will be momentum gained.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Pass to Skinny for the three. Pelicans pull it in. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they put the defense on him. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Shoots the three. That's not going to drop for him. 5 of 9 with that miss. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Dishes to Williamson. Six on the shot clock. Back to Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ingram's got 7.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
A monster, and the layup's good off the glass.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Pelicans shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Williamson outside. Ingram outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And the passing of Ingram, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball effortless.
Driving to the basket. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's the monster. He's got 31. Poked loose. Ingram with the steal. To the right side. Here's Hart. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Valanciunas, who's checked in for New Orleans. Devontae Graham comes in for Alexander Walker. Here's Valanciunas. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Boston.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
And there's the pass to Speedy. Here's Mr. Moves, covered by Williamson. Down low. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
And so here's Cleveland.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Shot clock at 6. Here's the captain, hunted by Valanciunas. Count that one. 14 points for the captain.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Swiped away. And they're running. They double him with Williamson. Here's Speedy. Bangs home the trifecta. Speedy's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Williamson kicks to Graham. 5 to shoot. Hart, no good. Cleveland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7. Gosh, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Graham dishes to Ingram. They need this, and the jumper falls for him. Ingram's got 9.
What about the dribble moves of Ingram? I mean, just so good at carving his way through whatever the D throws his way.
Here's the monster. He takes it in. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
The Cavaliers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
To the paint, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, to steal a line from you, up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Pass to Skinny. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 17.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ingram. There's another block.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
Well, he's shutting them down right now. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers enjoying the kind of gigantic...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take.
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from the monster.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
We've got Mr. Moves. The monster out there with Speedy, and there's Skinny, and it's the captain in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Skinny. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Poked away. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cavaliers ball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Mr. Moves. Here's Skinny. His 3-pointers off the mark. Well, for New Orleans, shooting a dismal 20% for the game. It's stolen. Here's the monster. Lays it up and banks it in. The monster's got 36.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Valanciunas in the high post. He blocks it again.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Here's the monster. Drives to the hoop.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Williamson kicks to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
To the wing right side. And that one is stuffed right through.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Ingram and his offensive struggles continue.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break. Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
Graham kicks to Ingram. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Valanciunas. Ingram passes to Graham. Here's Alexander Walker. Knocked away. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's the monster. He has 40. Passes to Skinny. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Skinny's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Graham gets a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Graham's got 5.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
The pass to Speedy from outside the arc, and another 3 for Cleveland.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Graham, and it's blocked.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
The Pelicans have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. No good from Valanciunas.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Kevin. He is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. Ingram outside. To end the run. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. So for the Pelicans, Hayes comes in for Valanciunas, and Satoransky's subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And the foul on Skinny. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Satoransky, the pass to Ingram. Williamson trying to free himself up.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin.
Here's Skinny. Again, the Cavaliers score. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
they've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Ingram passes to Williamson. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's Skinny. Here's the captain, Satoransky covering. Here's the monster. Offensive rebound, the captain. And at last, they get one to fall. The captain's got 20 points. The Pelicans shooting only 21% from the field so far. Pass to Ingram. Trying to end the drought, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
Here's the monster, and he has 42. It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. Marshall, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Najee Marshall.
Six on the shot clock. Passes it to Skinny from deep. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Oh! The reverse jam, unbelievable.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed, the agility on display. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
It's good. 44 points for the monster.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
To the inside. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Off the inbound, trained for 2 points.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
The monster passes to Skinny. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Williamson kicks to Satoransky. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
They get the rebound. Williamson, and it's blocked. Here's the captain. 22 points for him. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Hayes the pass to Satoransky. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And they're able to recover. Clock at 4. They get a hand on it. Here's Mr. Moves. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
The Cavaliers shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Pass to Williamson. There's 1:40 left in the third. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. 18 points for Mr. Moves.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. And Williamson gets it to go.
Showing the versatility with the floater, Williamson sees where the D's coming from and able to adapt.
Here he goes. Here's Skinny. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Hayes finds Satoransky. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Hayes, no good. The Cavaliers shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Hits it from three-point range. Skinny's got 10 points in just the second half. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Rebound by Marshall. Now, here's Hart. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Tipped away. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cleveland ahead, running away with this one. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going, we've got Hernan Gomez, and it's Lewis in at the point guard position. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And just a couple years ago, Doris, it seemed, didn't it, like bigs were a dying breed in the NBA? Then last season, 2 of the top MVP candidates were centers.
There was so much conversation that true 5 men, the center position, was no longer in vogue. And then all of a sudden, look what happens. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid were neck and neck for long stretches of the season. Both 5 men, both highly skilled. To me, it's always about, can you play the game or can you not play the game? And those 2 men, they can play.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Temple. Picked his pocket. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. The captain passes to Speedy. Here's the monster. He's guarded by Murphy. Here's the monster. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. The Monster's got 46 points.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Hernan Gomez kicks to Lewis. The pass to Temple. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Marshall passes to Hernan Gomez. There's the dish to Murphy. Got a piece of it. Takes it from 10. Offensive rebound. Here's the captain. Second shot opportunity. That one drops for him. The captain's got 12 points in just the second half.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Murphy can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Puts up a 3. Here's the captain, and that one is hammered home.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA's such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Lewis, right side. That's tipped. They recover it. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's guarded closely. He kicks it to Lewis. Just 5 to shoot. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's the monster. Going inside. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. And Doris, in the landscape of the NBA, there are those organizations that seem to have a hard time building a winner. What is it they lack, in your opinion, that's holding them back?
Well, success in any field of endeavor usually involves a multi-pronged effort. So in the NBA, it starts with ownership. Are they committed to winning? Then you have to look at your front office. Do they do a good job drafting talent? Do they understand what goes into team building and quality trades? To the head coach, how modern is he and what is his philosophy? Down to it's about the players ultimately. Do you have the stars that can drive winning?
Cleveland with the ball. Right now on a 14-0 run. Skinny the pass to the captain. Here's the monster. Lewis covering. Skinny, and easy 2 points on the layup. Skinny's got 29 in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Marshall driving inside. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Pelicans ball.
The Pelicans shooting a dismal 20% for the game. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success. Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Lets it go from deep. And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Tipped away. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Mr. Moves. He's guarded by Murphy. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Pelicans ball.
New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Lewis. D right on him. Hernan Gomez in the corner to stop the run. The shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Here's Mr. Moves. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
47.
And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts. at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players. Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Gomez kicks to Murphy. For three, Marshall. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's the monster, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Now Lewis, pass to Murphy. Back to Lewis. And here is Marshall. With some art, count that bucket. Marshall's got his first basket. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. There's the pass to Speedy. There's the drive. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Knocked loose. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Mr. Moves passes to Skinny. Here's Speedy. Here's Temple. Pass to Gomez. Kicks to Lewis. Trying to find Gomez. It's to him. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. They grab their own miss. The captain passes to Mr. Moves. Second chance shot. The shot's good. Mr. Moves got 25 points in the game.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Here's Murphy. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The shot's good from Hayes. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
The fader. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 6th rebound on the night. And then Murphy with the dunk.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's the monster, the tray. Here's Speedy, and it's blocked by Lewis, and he gets it back. Here's Mr. Moves. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Mr. Moves got 9 points now in the quarter. Knocks it loose, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
And here is Marshall. Here's Murphy. It's deflected, and he stays with it. Over in the corner, Marshall.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Here's Mr. Moves. Shoots from 14. The monster passes to the captain, and he dunks it down.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's Lewis. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here is Skinny, covered by Hayes. Here's Skinny, grabs the rebound again. Such ferocity on the boards.
That's 40 for the game. He's just outworking everybody.
It's good on the putback. That's 29 points for Mr. Moves.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And again, no good by New Orleans. Cleveland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
The Pelicans shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Lewis passes to Murphy. He kicks it to Temple. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pelicans keep it alive. For 3, Marshall nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Marshall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under the belt.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the captain.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double. Pass to the monster. Passes it to Skinny. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Speedy. Lewis covering. Here's Speedy. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The pass to Temple. Back to Lewis. New Orleans moving it around. Marshall can't hit. Here's Mr. Moves. 2 points. That one goes. Mr. Moves got 31.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Here's the monster. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke